Yeah, I'm ready. Righto, we ready?
Yep.
Away you go.
Another sort of tough performance. You ground out a victory, even despite the goal kicking was a little bit conceding there, but to still find a way must have been pretty pleasing for you.
Yeah, I was really pleased with that performance because that was another challenging game for us. We respect and admire the Richmond Football Club like we do, and their success over this period of time that Dimmer's been. I should say, well done to Dimmer and the way he handled everything this week, and then to Minnie, wish him good luck. But we respect the footy club, who they are and the way they play. And we always knew MCG, they play it really well. Challenging conditions, suit their surge ball game. We had to be prepared to go the whole way, and it was a really pleasing victory. We had a lot of ball in our front half. They had a great quarter in the second quarter, but we stuck to task, which is this team's been remarkably resilient and good at so far this year. We've been able to get through a lot of challenges. We've won 4 times on the road now, I think I think they build seasons, and I'm really proud of them.
And in the last quarter, when Richmond were really making their charge, there were 2 instances that stood out. The Alir mark in between Graham and Rudolph, which led to almost a 2-goal turnaround to Lloyd, and then the McKenzie touch on the goal.
I thought they were 2 of our very best players today, both our 2 tall backs, and both really important. I just said that to them. When the moments get biggest, they were both capable of going with us, and good teams need your defenders to save them sometimes, and I thought both those boys, Houston particularly, those 2 were remarkable at the right moments, winning their battles. They don't win them all, but at the moments they won them.
You're pleased with the spread of goal kickers as well, missing your 2 big forwards?
I think that's it's been a great effort by Chad and the forwards. The way they've been able to manufacture a way to score for us, and Ollie Lord is a great future for us. I mean, when you lose a player, you hope you find a player, and we've had Todd and Charlie basically missing now for 3 weeks. Todd didn't play very much time against the Kangaroos, so Ollie's been a really successful story for us this year, and I think the future looks bright. Mick won't want Charlie, I call him Mick. Mick won't want me saying, but when Mick's had enough, which will be a long way away, I'd imagine, there's a pretty promising replacement coming behind him that likes the same style of football, which we love in our tall forwards.
Miles Bergman played forward in the second half of the game. What's the thing going on?
Miles is such a flexible player for us. He's such a talented player that he started this season on the wing. He went down back and he just really fitted in so well for us. We know he's been drafted as a junior forward. We're trying to manufacture some goal kickers, and he was close in the third quarter. He could have got a couple for us. So, and I love his attitude to wherever we need him. He's only a young man, and he's trying to learn a lot about football, but he's very, very much engaging with whatever we need. He's happy to go and fill the role, and I thought he did a great job for us because he ended up on the wing. I mean, he's back, forward, wing, and still played a part in the team for us.
And just the midfield performance, there was a really pretty convincing clearances in the inside 50s. I guess would you have felt a little bit robbed if the result went the other way, given how dominant?
No, I wouldn't feel robbed because footy does that. I mean, it's tough games. You've got to play right to the end, and I wouldn't have liked it, and the team, wouldn't have liked it. But the reality is, we knew that you have to, and we've been on the right end of a lot of close wins this year, which is again testament to being able to stay the course. And the boys. They worked really hard. I thought the last quarter was a really dominant last quarter with a style of football that we love, and that's front of centre football. And we like to hold the ball in as much as we possibly can, and we like to build pressure. And in that last quarter, I thought we did that.
And I guess more broadly, this is the first time you've won 8 games in a row since 2014, which was a year you made a prelim. You seem to be coaching the best you've coached in a very...
Yeah, I love how everyone thinks I'm coaching great. Well, doesn't winning make you a great coach?
It does.
I tell you what, losing makes you a pretty average coach too, more often than not. But no, look, I'm being supported incredibly well by a whole footy club and my coaching team. It's not me that's coaching well. I've got this incredible coaching group that are coaching unbelievably well. I was so proud of the way that they, as a group of coaches that support me, are doing such a great job. And Chris, I mean, the footy club's in a really good spot. Now, it's easy we have been winning games of football, that makes it easier, but I just love working with good people, and they are outstanding people.
I guess it's unique, given this is obviously the last year of your contract, and the team's just playing such incredible football near the top of the ladder. How are you sort of treating it? Like, are you sort of like just taking week to week and like just enjoying it, or how are you sort of?
Yeah, you know that's my answer, isn't it? We're treating it week to week, and I'm enjoying my opportunity to coach this great footy club and with great people. So and now an outstanding young group of players. So how could you not enjoy it? Yeah, I get that. But as a footy club, we've been really strong right from the start of the year, and I think that's one thing we did. We set up what our expectations was as a football club around my position. It's bigger than me. And I think that's what's really important. It's around what the footy club's trying to achieve. And I always said we're chasing a successful season. We're not going to get distracted by things that we can't control. As a footy club, we know I've been here a good period of time. I'm pretty proud of the footy club the way it is and what it looks like today, albeit it hasn't ultimately got the greatest success that you chase in football. But we chase silverware, and we won't give up from chasing.
Is it an element that's almost worked to your advantage? It's sort of just like almost like the shackles are released and there's a bit of freedom in a way, like you've just like...
Yeah, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like the shackles have been released. It wasn't that long ago where there wasn't much going in my favour, but or the club's favour. But I don't know. Footy never makes you feel comfortable. I know people don't quite believe it sometimes, I reckon, but it's a high pressure game, and as we've seen that with what's going on around the industry, it's a great game to be involved with. I love it. I still love it as much as I did a long time ago, and everyone that's involved with it does. But it does create pressure, and it's not. I'll be honest, it's not always easy to sleep. That's what life does.
John Francis got booed again today, not?
I thought he got cheered a lot.
Yeah.
I love the Port Adelaide people who were here. They were drowning out the so-called attention that Jace got. He played a good game of footy. He was nice and tough and hard, and he's learning to deal with that. And it's disappointing, isn't it? Let's be honest. We don't need to shy away from that. But kid's doing great. Port Adelaide people did a great job to support him today. That's what I loved.
Scott Lycett, after all the challenges he's been through, what have you made of his return to the side?
I thought he's been really important for us. I think Scooter's really important. He's lion-hearted. He's got a big heart, the big fella, and he just keeps going. And he's significantly important to the development of that younger group under him. As Bryn has been for us in the games that he's played. So, we just hope that Scooter can continue to play the way he's been playing at the moment, and the team at his feet can support him.
Mid-season draft this week, is there anything you guys might be looking at? Or?
No, we will have a look as, we've had a game to play and win, and Jason and Parks and the recruiting team, they do a great job of making sure they know what our needs look like, and, we'll work towards them. If there's something or a player there and a person who can help us and make us better, we're nothing but more engaging. And when you look at our mid-season drafts, Jed McIntyre, Bryn Teagle, we're quite happy to have a mid-season draft and see if we can find another one of those players. We always base it around high-quality people, the most important thing for us, and can they help us? And hopefully there's someone there that can help us, and high-quality person.
Do you take on that, do you take a shorter-term view to some extent now because, you're on number two?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's something we do. I think we always look to the long term, and as I said, both the boys that we've picked, they're still with us. If we have a pick, we would expect and hope that person has a long and successful career at Port Adelaide. Trent McKenzie is a great example of some of the players we've brought in. He plays 49th game for Port Adelaide today, and he's been here a long time. He's been in the game a long time. Just got to have people who want to keep working and keep giving themselves a shot. And that's, if we pick someone, that's the attitude they'll have, I hope. Is
there a part of the ground that you think to yourself that might need a little?
No, not so much part. I think balance. We're always looking for balance. We have quite a young defensive group, other than the blokes who are playing regularly at AFL level. We do have, we also, we've had to find ways to find extra forwards as well at some point. We've got a nice, young, dynamic midfield, so we look forward to them continue to grow, but it doesn't mean we won't support them and help them. So in a roundabout question, I said we'll take whatever's best available for us.
Yeah. Any injuries today? Or?
No, all good, which is also very nice to get through in tough, trying conditions. It's always good to get through without an injury, particularly this time of year. We're 11 rounds in, so it's a long season still to go. Okay?
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.